New randomizer, you know what that means. Gotta do some building. House. Brutalism. Brutalistic house. I'm gonna build a small one. Because I don't have much time. Start with the base. 5 by 7. I should make it just purely decorative. It's gonna be 3 blocks tall. Now brutalism is all about shapes. So the most important part is to make a really nice shape. And then I can add some texture if I have time. Think like this. It's looking more like a prison or a temple. Need some slabs, because I want to do this. And this. The game is too quiet. I cannot hear the blocks being placed. I need it. I need it for my own sanity. So just leave it like this. This is going to be the entrance. It's not like I'm going to place anything inside. Like I said, I'm just doing the rough shapes. It's going to be 3. And 3 like this. That's 2. No. Kind of. No. Smaller windows. Yes. This is looking a bit out of place, like this part. This part is definitely out of place. I can just do without it. At all. Here we have another this kind of a balcony stuff. You know, I've never actually built brutalism. Oh wait, that's the point. That's the whole point. I've never built it, so I'm building it now, in case I need to build it in the future. This is not much of a house, so I'm just going to reclassify it as just a building. Like, who cares what it is, actually. Right, we got the shapes. Kind of interesting. This part is kind of bland. What can we do to save it? I believe this would be a fine solution. Like this, and then I remove this. So what are we looking at in here? I need to work this part. That's more like it, right? Now texturing. What I'm gonna do for the texturing. I don't have the axiom. Yeah, I'll have to do it manually. I hate it. No axiom, no world edit. Just my hands. Right? Let's get to work. So that's all the slabs. Let's get to the stone. Like if it's all concrete, I need just some andesite for the texture. Because I'm not the kind of guy to use 12 different blocks to texture one single wall. I prefer to make stuff more interesting with details. Interesting color palettes. If you have a good enough color palette, you don't actually have to be a good builder. Alright, I put on the basic texture. The basic. Now I need to get something darker. Some sort of a gradient. That's actually whiter. What can we use to gradient into darker blocks? Into tough. I want to gradient it into tough. And then I'll probably leave it as the tough. Cyan. Cyan is darker, so cobblestone, tough, cyan. This looks like a good gradient. So I'm gonna put some cyan on the bottom. Just a dash of cyan terracotta. Then a sprinkle of tough. Everyone needs some tough in their life, because life is tough. But you must be tougher. What the hell is this life telling you what you have to do? Go eat a sandwich right now. You deserve it. Right, next, cobblestone, I believe. I think like cobblestone should be a good transition from tough to andesite. Now I'm thinking we need some moss on top. Right, I need to texture the walls before it's too late. Tough, andesite, and cobblestone. Tough here, tough here, tough here. Cobblestone. Now moss. Mossy cobblestone. Mossy stone bricks. I could imagine this building being I'd say 70 years old. No, that's too much, like 50. 50, I think. When was brutalism the most popular in architecture? Like in the 60s. So that's what. The math is tough. But is it tougher than the tough? I wanted to play something in here. I don't remember what. I need blast furnaces, obviously, because that's what you do to ventilate your build. You put blast furnaces in it. That reminds me, I completely forgot to look up any references, really. Moss. I'll place some actual moss in here and some plants. That would look cool. And like this, because I don't care. Fern. Lilac. Just randomly. Why not? And that's how our brutalism build turned into post-apocalyptic. I'm not gonna change the foundation. I use it just to, you know, keep track of the rooms I'm going to build and stuff. I could texture it, but I'm too lazy today. Just today. I'm too lazy just today. Maybe other day I'll do more work on my build. Another build, not this one. This one is left here as a proud reminder that I can, in fact, do good buildings in short time. No, it would look much better if I had some force in it. Actually, if I raise the ceiling a bit, put some force, it would actually be a good house. Well, visually, it's already good. But I mean, functionally, I could use it as a house. These parts I built with the idea of placing a ladder in here. Ladder, a staircase. Know how I could put a staircase in it? This is a good staircase. Like, this is enough of a staircase. If we assume that this is the floor of the first floor, and this is the floor of the second floor. Just like this. Perfect. And then we could have a wall in here, like this. This is a balcony to look at the people. This is just a big window without any glass because we're on a budget. A very tight budget. You wouldn't get it. And then this is like one of those big rooms. This is like a fine place to have a coffee in the morning. Looking at the infinite nothing. The endless eternity. And this kind of stuff. I'm not going to finish this house. Ever. It's perfect. It's a nice, perfect house. And the best part about these kinds of buildings is that they're not just a concrete cube. It's a bunch of concrete cubes, which is great because we all love concrete cubes. But you know what we love more than concrete cubes? Concrete balls.